The evening descended gently, moonlight streaming through the stained glass of the ancient manor. The air hung heavy with the aroma of old books and melted wax. A subtle tightness squeezed my chest, a feeling I brushed off as nerves before the ceremony. It was, after all, my wife's sister's wedding. The estate stretched across pristine lawns, bordered by ivy-draped stone and swaying willows. Guests drifted like phantoms in the soft glow, the laughter bouncing off the walls. Women in shimmering silk floated by, while men in crisp suits gathered, their voices a muted hum. Anna glowed in a deep emerald gown, the fabric clinging to her like a secret. Her hair fell in sculpted waves, glinting in the candlelight. She smiled effortlessly, her hand brushing mine for snapshots, her touch warm yet strangely remote. Yet something felt off. A quiet dissonance pulsed beneath the festivities, growing sharper by the minute. I sipped my drink, flashed practice grins, but the unease gnawed at me. As the night deepened, Anna's absences stood out. She'd vanish, phone in hand, fingers tapping swiftly. I chalked it up to wedding frenzy, nothing sinister. Still, a knot twisted in my gut. Then I spotted him by the bar, a shadow cutting through the warm light. Tall, self-assured, his eyes locked on Anna. They stood too near, her fingers grazing his sleeve, the laughter a private melody. Fragments of memory crashed in, late-night whispers, broken plans, her faraway looks. It snapped together with cruel precision. I wanted to storm over, but my legs wouldn't move. He leaned closer, their lips touching in a fleeting, damning kiss. She didn't flinch. The reality hit like a blade. I spun away, the night air sharp against my flushed face. The garden, once enchanting, now loomed like a tomb of lost hopes. I dialed a friend, craving the lifeline of a steady voice. Back home, I stuffed a bag with necessities, fired off a curt text. We're done. Her calls buzzed unanswered. Days melted into weeks. Then she showed up, eyes swollen, voice shaking. She pleaded, labeled it a slip-up. Her words rang empty, powerless against the fortress I'd raised. You didn't just break me, I said, calm and firm. You broke the trust of everyone who rooted for us. That doesn't fade. Her hand stretched toward me, but I stepped out of reach. Some scars cut too deep to mend. In the months after, I turned to solitude. Forest paths became my refuge, the crunch of leaves my comfort. I devoured books, escaping into distant realms. One day, Anna texted again, begging to try anew. But I'd uncovered something rarer than repair, serenity. That wedding night had torn me apart, but in its wreckage, I found strength. I'd been shattered, not ruined. And now, I stood ready for a life free of deceit.